Welcome to another ride along with Goggles. And we got something good going on here today. It's going to be interesting, but it's a fairly long one, so I should hop in and get going, but we'll take a real quick look at the truck. So this is Overfloater's K100E, and I put the DROM Addon on it. It's a mod that adds this, you can put a deck or a tank or this moving box on here, and I got the proper moving trailer that has the load that Recon put into the map. So we're going to take it to a house in Coeur d'Alene, which is kind of cool. We're doing an actual street front delivery as you would with the moving outfit. So it's pretty cool. So we'll hop in and we'll talk about it a little more in a way. But what's going on with this mod and whatever else. So we're all set. Let's get out of here. Which way are we going? Hanging on left, all right. It's a fairly long combination, so it's a 53-foot trailer. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble getting out of here. It wasn't too bad getting in. I was able to get in without dragging it. I had to come in from the near side. Yeah, piece of cake. Okay. So the mod in theory works on the set back axle only, which I'm not a big fan of that truck. So I fiddled around with it and I got it to work on the forward axle. But I have no idea how to paint this thing. I don't know how to paint this trailer mod. And here, yeah, it's ProMods Canada, once again. We're in Hope, BC. So if you didn't know, that movie First Blood with Sylvester Stallone way back in the day, it was filmed here. This is quite a place, Hope, man. An interesting introduction to it. It's pretty cool. My brother John and I were driving in his 37 Dodge pickup with a little camper thing on the back, just a little like doghouse more or less. Wasn't much, but it was cool. Looked good, suited the truck. And we threw a foamy in the back, and we went on a budget from Manitoba. First time either of us traveled out to the mountains in Canada. And we went to a street rod run out in Banff, which is very picturesque. And then after we went from there all the way out to Vancouver Island and drove all over every paved road on Vancouver Island. And for a couple guys who'd never seen the West, it was pretty cool. I can't remember, let me think. I would have been 20, I was 21. I would have been 26. So yeah, it was a good time. And we stopped in Hope. So what we were doing, just to make it cheap, we had a cooler. We'd stop at a Safeway or grocery store and we'd get what we were going to eat for the day in there. And then we would stop at these KOA campgrounds. And you know, $2 back then for a night. And we just throw the cooler into the cab of the truck and we'd hop in the back, crash out on that foamy, and it was pretty awesome. So anyway, we were heading west and we stopped here in Hope at the KOA campground, and it's late, I don't know, midnight, whatever, and we back into our parking spot. We had to kick the tailgate open because the bed on the truck, I don't know how long it was, 6 feet maybe. I'm 6'3", so we would kick the tailgate down, my feet would hang out. There we were, snoozing. And in the morning, flip the lid up on the thingamabobby, you look out the back and it's just a wall like this of rock with a little bit of green on it. And geez, we back right up to a rock wall. So get out and look up. It's like thousands of feet straight up. We're right at the foot of a really steep mountain. And man, was that cool. It was just way beyond expectations. Oh shoot, I wish I had to put a bigger motor in here. I know we're going to get around this guy. We got this sharp corner here. I have to slow it down. That wasn't bad, we're not too heavily loaded, so. Wow, come on, steer. That's a big one. Yeah, I'm gonna rip and tear a little bit on this trip because it's fairly long. There's some kind of passing lane we're talking about here. Yeah, it was quite a trip. That was a great drive, great time. I'll never forget it. And you know, it's pretty cool. The truck was a 37 Dodge pickup. Oh, we got a scale. Oh, it's a brake check. Okay. 37 Dodge, 327 Chevy, all mildly hopped up. It was a little screamer. And 4-speed Muncie. He converted it to front disc brakes on the original beam front axle. It was a little ripper, handled good. Yeah, it was fun. Great time. This is a cool looking rig. Man, it should be good if I got to figure out how I'm going to paint this thing. I just put a sort of closest paint job I could do anything with on it. It would allow us to kind of match the trailer. I can put my Atlas van line skin that I used the other day on the front half, but it leaves litter all over the that box, so it makes a mess of the box, which isn't so good. Yeah, it was a good time, that little truck. I got, you know what, if I remember, I'll try and dig up a picture of it and put it in here. Trip might take a while. It's fairly far. I hope you stick with it. You can see what this ending is going to be like pulling up to that house. It's going to be pretty cool. I know I saw a photo of it on Recon's Discord, and he's got like it's quite a severe angle back to get onto the person street in front of the house. So just, you know, I mean, moving guys, they get into residential streets with some pretty big rigs. So yeah, it's a pretty neat looking outfit. This box on the chassis was a real deal back in the day, because you're, you know, it was a common thing to do because of trailer restrictions and whatever. And for a long time, if you go back and watch any Phantom Lane videos, you'll see this configuration over and over and over decades. You just don't see it much anymore, at least I haven't. I should do a little research on that just before I go shooting my mouth off about it. Yeah, I'll put, I still didn't put those photos up from our little do yesterday for Rec and the car club stuff, but I'll put them up in our my anything automotive section on my Discord. I'll try and squeeze a photo of the 37 Dodge in here. When I was 19, we left our home in rural Ontario and moved to Manitoba to work at a John Deere dealership. That's when we left home. It's a long time ago. But that's what we left in, that little hot rod truck. That was super cool. In winter. Oh shoot, is he gonna get turned? Oh, now I'm in the dead man's. I gotta see if I can get around this guy. Suicide lane. Anyway, yeah, that was quite a trip, and well, I can't remember, like the tires used to be measured in like a letter and then a number for the profile. Letter was for the width, and then, so I think they were L60 15s on the back, which is pretty wide. Bias ply is what it was. This is before radial TAs were a big deal. And Mickey Thompson's on the back and Kelly Springfield H60's on the front. 5-hole slotted aluminum mags. It was, you know, that was a look back then. The 5-hole slotted aluminum dish. What was it? A willing little performer, that thing. Well, it's 327s are pretty awesome. Truck wasn't huge or anything. Actually, you know, a 37 Dodge pickup is pretty light, so what John did was he put a, I can't remember, it was a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch thick checker plate bed in it. It's just to throw a bit of weight in it, and then he made a 4-inch round steel tubular bumper, and he filled it up with sandblasting sand just to get a bit more weight out behind the tires, get a little traction, because it would break them loose pretty easy. Yeah, I don't have the voice nav going again. Holy mackerel. Lori's going to be upset at the lack of work. I don't have a weight on here for this. I think it's around 20,000 pounds, or maybe even less, because we really got a lot of performance here. I don't have a huge, I don't have one of my big motors in it. I just got the biggest Z-Mod version. And I remember when I looked at the load weight, I thought, I didn't remember it because I thought, I'll see it when I get the load. If I do remember, it wasn't that much, so I chose a smaller motor. This guy's gonna hit the brakes because it's gonna go to 2 lanes here or something. No, he's turning. Slow? What do you mean slow? Let's rip. Windows down. What do I do? I'm going to leave them down. It's not too loud in here. Not for me. So imagine I usually hear it louder than it comes out in the recording. So I think it should be fine. Let's just check this window. Yeah, they're down. I'll just leave them down. Heading up to Soyuz. It's funny. This is where John and his wife were. My brother John. The good chunk of the winter. They're back home now in Manitoba. US border south. Oh. All right. How this thing does on a 90-degree turn here. Oh, it's pretty good. That guy's passed me right here because I've gone wide to miss the lap pole back there. As soon as I get straightened out, that's so weird. Okay, you're going to scan for illegal aliens. ET go home. Oh, that's a legal alien, maybe. Okay. First time I ever came across here, I turned over there where the cars are. Yeah, that was a thing. Come on. That dude's either playing a game on his tablet or he's pretty busy calculating something. Maybe he's playing ATS on a tablet. that one. Looking forward to the rest of this trip. Is, well, I mean, that was pretty cool, that first bit, but it's just going to get better. I like this trailer. It's pretty neat. I don't have a template for it, but what I did is I was able to paint it, and what I did is I took a paint job out of how did I do that? Took a paint job, an existing paint job, and then I just turned it into like a template. Then I painted it up. Oops, I run over that guy. Oh, we're going slow. It's a good time to look at this thing and, oh, hey, maybe even get a photo. Where's my photo switch? Probably going to want to get a photo of it parked in front of the house. Go left up here. I sure hope nobody else does. Okay, that truck's turning, so's the car. Oh, this guy's turning. Dang. Well, he might take off up the hill a lot quicker than we're going to be able to go, so might not be too bad. Starting to leave us now. I think I'm using a transmission that came with the truck. I have the Real Eaton Fuller. It was available. Well, I looked in there and it was defaulted to an 18-speed deluxe. I'm pretty sure it came with the truck, so I didn't bother changing it. And this version of the truck I'm using is it's not really an edit. It's just the it's the one from Steam, but I just did a version update on it. Like, it just took the version out and just don't have to ever worry about it. That's it. Like, I don't think I did anything else to it. Tweak it in any way. I remember. With the mod, what I did is, so in case you weren't aware, this K100 has two different front axle configurations. It's got, when I'm running here, the forward axle, which is puts the front axle well up there, right up by the bumper. And then there's a setback axle. And so the mod only works. The link, I'll put a link in the video description, and it's on MediaFire, so it's no drama download. It's not difficult, and so the forward front axle truck in the truck name. So as you can imagine, everything's got to have a unique name in computer land, right? So this truck can't have the same name as, you know, John Ruta's Highway Killer. It's just the way it is. And so, being two versions of the truck, they can't have the same name. So the name of the more common or set back axle truck is Kenworth. Let me think now. Kenworth.OF for Overfloater, and then underscore. Oh no, wait a minute. Kenworth.K100 underscore. Oh, I'm forgetting it. Darn it. There's a place in the name where there's an underscore. So it's got the unique name of the truck, K100 underscore. No, okay, Kenworth K100. Kenworth.K100 underscore OF for Overfloater is the setback. And there's 2 underscores to make the name different for this forward axle. I think that's how it goes. So I looked in the mod, and the mod only had the single. There was a point where it has to define the truck. And so in the mod where it defined the truck, it only did the one with the single underscore. So that was the rear set axle. So I copied that whole thing and gave it the name double underscore and pasted it in there with the other one, and it works. So that's what I did for that. I'll probably put it on my Discord if anybody wants to use it with the forward axle. Not quite as maneuverable, but it just has that sort of jaunty look. It just looks better. And plus it rides better. Like, the longer the wheelbase, the better the ride. Remember I've said that before in here, where if you are in a short wheelbase. But I mentioned this when I was driving it the other day. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Oh, I think I did mention it, so I'll just skip that. But it's all about the ride, like in real life. You don't want a short wheelbase truck unless you need it. I've said that before, and they certainly have their place. Miles to go. For some reason, I used to really like this, driving this section at night. I wasn't doing videos. Once you get out of town here, it's kind of cool road. I don't know, just there's something about it that just reminds me of something I used to drive, and not seeing what was off the road. You know, I don't know if you know what I'm saying. You only got what's in your headlights, and that's it. And everything else beyond it's to your imagination. But the approaches and some of the bits you can't see from the road at night, very just tweaked memories of roads I've driven a lot. Because like I say, what I used to do, there was a whole bunch of night driving and trying to get places early in the morning for a crane, to meet a crane. So I did a lot of, the outbound trip on my hot shots was quite often in the middle of the night, or overnight, all night. Leave in the evening after supper or whatever to get someplace 1,000 kilometers away, or 1,200, 1,400. But yeah, this stretch, really cool. In the dark. Well, this isn't working out for our hurry. How about we try this? Well, that was super risky, but as I mentioned before, if there's anybody coming, they would stop because we were in the lane for a long time. Not like real life. Oh, look at that, we have passing lane here. Yeah, in real life you don't want to do that. But the trick in the game is get in the left lane early and it'll stop the oncoming traffic. $60 miles. scale. Oh, we got a bypass. I must have the mod in here. We haven't got called in yet. I think that's 2 now. Alright, what do we do here? Well, we have to stay right anyway. No choice. Oh, I wonder if this is going to give us that big right left turn onto the highway. Hell Creek beef jerky. Look at that. It'd be interesting to take this truck across the scale with this box on it, see if it actually adds some weight, and compare it to the just the Aerodyne. I have an Aerodyne in this profile. I could easily do that. I don't think I need to worry about racing that guy. He's in the other lane. And we're going to go up here and hang a left and then another left. It looks like, yeah, we got that left under the freeway, and it's quite a turn with a triple lowboy, that's for sure. Done it lots. Been a while since we've been here in a video, so it's kind of cool. If you haven't seen this corner before. Oh, we got a green light there, Bubba. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, that's the other guys have a green light. I see what's going on. Here's a Hell Creek truck again. Boy, it should be nice to get some nice, better graphic of the Hell Creek stuff, because it looks kind of... doesn't look great. Close. Here comes our left turn up here. I think we gotta go straight through here. Oh, got the yellow. Right here. So is anybody beside us? Nope. We're gonna take a little lane here anyway. This turn here will get you. You got to get way out here and turn real late if you're got the triple lowboy coming around here. $30 miles to go. Really looking forward to this finish. I should have checked to see if we got the... Oh, it's just a standard view. It's a little different because we got this great big spoiler on the roof, the tallest exhaust system, and the tallest intakes. So we're up pretty high, actually. Ooh, 80 miles an hour. Easy, buddy. Now, from what I saw on the map, we're east, we're not in the center of Spokane, or Coeur d'Alene, we're going east a little bit. Just for the record, man, this area around Coeur d'Alene is spectacular. It's beautiful. Like, the game doesn't come close to doing this area around here justice. Way prettier than what you see here. 7 miles. Oh boy, it's coming up. I don't believe I've ever turned off here before, so this must be... Were you able to turn off here before? I wonder. Oh, maybe, yeah, there's fuel and stuff down here. Try and figure out if or what got opened up to make this possible. Got a left-hand turn here. Oh, no we don't. We gotta go a little further. Now we do. Oh yeah, well this was open here before. Yeah, I've been down here to this fuel station. Speaking of the K100, that's the parking lot over there. I took the photos for the K100 Montana Express skin. It's on the Steam Workshop. But yeah, you could do something with this trailer. It'd make a neat race trailer too. Even though it's got, I don't know, maybe it's too many doors, but, well, can you ever have too many doors? You could probably paint a pretty cool race skin on here. It's a big canvas. And who knows, maybe it paints better. That Featherlight trailer is, man, it's a nightmare with stripes. Okay, so I know what dastardly thing Recon has for us here. Stay left here, it looks like. Oh, there's our, okay, what's going on here? Well, maybe it, oh, I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's find out. Hope it's not this anticlimactic. I looked, let's see, where do you need it? Oh yeah, they want us to turn around. That's what makes it tricky. Okay, well let's do this. Put her in high-speed reverse here. Now what we're gonna do, use a bit of curb here. I get the rear of the trailer over a bit ahead of time. So we got ourselves a handy wheelbase here. Give ourselves some room to swing the truck. I would imagine this is a hard stop here. Let's see. Just edge up to it. Oh. Yep, that's it. All right. See how much of that curb we really need here. I guess, I wonder why they have us park, and we have to ask them why we have to park on the wrong side of the street. Oh man, that wasn't that dramatic. That was going to be worse. I will get her up on the curb. So Mrs. Johnson next door there, she's already mad about the new neighbors. look what they're doing. They're driving all over my sidewalk. Let's see if it lines the door up. Oh, maybe it's going to line the back door up. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Attaboy, Recon. There, we'll line it up a little. There we go. Oh, I went too far. No, I'm okay. Press to handle the delivery. Cool. There we are, in front of a house. Awesome. I'll have to get a photo of that before we lose all... Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not good. You guys don't have time for that. I'll do it after. Brakes are on. Lights are off. Put the four-ways on. And turn it off. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't do the trigger. Why is it suggesting I could unload? That was weird. I don't want to... Oh, how do we do? Well, I guess the door's still lined up pretty good. Yeah, that's good. I wonder if Recon did that on purpose. I bet you did, because you got an eye for detail, that boy. Okay, good. 388 miles. 65 gallons, that's it. And we were ripping. Nice. Well, that's the easiest moving job I've ever done. Yeah, my dad's old 56. Man, I moved a lot of people with that. Okay, cool. Well, there we are. Thanks for following along, guys. Sorry it was a really long one, but I think that was a lot of fun. And I'll put links to this truck mod and the trailer mod in the description. And if you want, I'm probably going to put this mod I made to the mod up on my Discord. So if anybody wants to use the forward front axle truck, they can. And we'll figure out how to paint it one of these days. I'll have to get somebody who's smarter than me involved and see if we can't figure out how to do that, get a proper paint job, and then maybe do a moving van series with all the big names. That would be cool. Anyway, won't bore you any further. As always, appreciate you guys, and you take care. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.